All right, I just finished doing that notepad video. If you're halfway through Malazan, you should watch that. It's a comprehensive guide, just in case you've forgotten some details that only I would catch, or someone else that's reading very slowly. But this series has really caught me. It really caught me at the end of Dead House Gates. Um, this channel was pretty dormant. I wasn't really thinking about it. I was doing a lot of other projects. But then, after the emotional impact of Dead House Gates, and then starting to see some of the light in the series, and some of the emotion was finally coming through. I got a lot of emotion in, and I keep mentioning it, Faithful in the Fallen. That's got to be my other favorite fantasy series, at least, because I just cared so much about the characters. Now, that isn't the case that I care about every character in this series at all times, but there are some great, great, great moments. And anyone who knows me, like I play a good arrogant idiot, I guess, but I'm actually a big softie in a lot of ways. And I just like making people laugh if I can. Uh, yeah, and I just want people to be happy. So it's cool when you see in this series, there's all these vulnerable people, and even though I'm quite introverted and stuff, I do like people a lot, and it's cool to see that these very vulnerable people in this series often get their time to shine. So it's not always that there's just one person that keeps being the star, even though there are some standouts for me. But I can't believe I'm this far in and I still don't really know who I would call the star. It keeps changing. I thought it was Ganos through the first three books, kind of. And then I thought, oh, well, this Karsa guy. And then kind of Tavora, it was more like, instead of Ganos, it's this family. And then Troll became kind of the main guy for me. And then Midnight Tides, it was like Troll again. Uh, everyone, almost everyone gets some kind of time in the light. Or a lot of people have, even if it's just small. I guess it's not that everyone does the whole time, but yeah, there's just great moments in this series. Um, Very few people so far that have been just totally reprehensible, like Bidethal, even though there obviously are some. But it has felt very, very, very cool to just watch names come and go. People have a significant role, but it's not a role that is like impacting 51% of things. Like, as long as they do it, nothing can go wrong, which that's often the case. It's like this one person is the key to everything. It's like everyone has this 3%. And it seems like it's diminished by having that, but it's not, because there's something very cool in the aggregate of everything that's going on. That's why it's very hard to explain why one character is cool in this series when there's just so many things that people have a little hand in. Now, if anyone had the 51%, I guess I would call that Perrin, because of his role. But if someone was going to rise up to maybe become the 51%, it's someone like Gruntle. He rose up to have that big key of that moment, but not a key in the whole series. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I really like that. I really like that I can go around. I don't have to always just fixate on one character. But it's really, there's something great to be dug out of so many of these people, which really is the biggest masterclass kind of showing that I get out of this. That there can be so many emotional little moments for each of these characters, and often not dedicating hundreds of pages, sometimes dedicating like 20 pages in a series to a character, and then they get their moment. Anyway, that's why I've really loved Malazan so far. And that would have happened whether I was talking to you guys or obviously if I was just reading on my own. Really, really, really awesome series. I'll talk to you later.